Thank you, Johnny. Hi, folks, and welcome.
This is Jeopardy! This is Jeopardy! Today's contestants are... Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone. Here comes the Jeopardy round. Here come the clues in these categories. It happened on Halloween. Classical composers. Board game history. TV shows that bombed. Zoology. And it's all good. Player 1, you start. 1926. There's no escape for this magician who dies following a rupture of his appendix. Okay, Player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control. You are correct. We return to you, Player 1. 1846. Heavy snowfall traps this carnivorous party in the Sierra Nevada mountains. It's Player 1. Yes. You get to pick again. 1956. The Brits and the French invade Egypt in response to the nationalization of this. Yes, Player 1. Right. Choose again, Player 1. 1961. This man's body is removed from Lenin's tomb. Player 1. That's it. You again, Player 1. 1998. This Mideast nation announces it will no longer cooperate with UN weapons inspectors. Okay, Player 1. Good for you. Select again. In 1762, this 6-year-old and his sister performed for Empress Maria Theresa. Let's hear it, Player 2. That is correct. Please pick again. For several years, his friend Carl Amenda was one of the few people who knew about his increasing deafness. Yes, Player 1. Good. Player 1. During his lifetime, Johann Sebastian Bach was best known as a master of this instrument. It's Player 1. Yeah! You got it. Player 1, back to you. He composed the Four Seasons in 1723. Player 2. Correct. Player 2. Back on March 3, 1875, his Carmen premiered in Paris, and he was decorated with the French Legion of Honor. Okay, Player 1. Right. Player 1, back to you. Charles Darrow created this game in the Depression, while dreaming of fame, fortune, and his summers at the Jersey Shore. Yes, Player 3. Good. Choose again, Player 3. A game imported from India is called both Shoots and Snakes and These. Player 1. That's correct. Player 1, pick again. While out of work, Alfred Butts created this word game by mixing anagrams with crossword puzzles. It's player 1. Correct. Please pick again. Hasbro says this game was invented by a wealthy couple while aboard their luxury boat. Let's hear it, player 3. Hey, you're right. We return to you, player 3. In the 1950s, Parker Brothers took a French game called Conquest of the World and turned it into this. Yes, player 2. Right you are. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. In a 2007 episode of this series, a terrorist detonated a low-yield suitcase nuke in Valencia, California. Let's hear it, player 1. Yeah! Good. You again, player 1. Here's Kelly with the clue.
In an episode of this classic 60s series, bookworm Henry Bemis survives a nuclear war and finds a library, but then breaks his glasses.
Okay, player 2. That's correct. Player 2, you pick again. This series, Peter Petrelli had visions that he would cause a nuclear holocaust in New York City. It's player 2. Yes.
Yeah!
You get to pick again, player 2. In a 1977 episode of this sitcom, Detective Diedrich notes that a student's physics project is a functional nuke. Player 1. That's right. Way to go. Select again. The nuclear blast that caused chaos in Jericho, Kansas was detonated in this state capital to the west. Let's hear it, player 3. Yep. Player 3, you pick again, please. The giant Pacific This may have as many as 1,600 suckers on its arms. They help it to taste and touch. Yes, player 3. Yes. Choose again, player 3. While it doesn't breathe fire, the dragon named for this Indonesian island does kill its prey with its deadly saliva. Okay, player 2. Right. You again, player 2. Doggone it, a mud puppy isn't a little doggy, but a large one of these amphibians. Player 2. Correct. You get to pick again, player 2. It's the Daily Double. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? What'll it be? And the clue. A type of this snake that sounds like a James Clavell novel is Australia's deadliest and most feared. You are now in first place. We return to you, player 2. The rare white alligator has a condition called leucism, meaning it lacks this skin pigment. It's player 1. That is correct. Player 1, back to you for our... Also known as a cathode, it's the car battery terminal with a plus sign. Okay, player 2. That's correct. Please pick again. Player 2. It can mean far better than average or not yet settled, like an unpaid debt. Let's hear it, player 3. Right.
Yeah!
Player 3, back to you. The bird Ardea herodias isn't just any blue heron, it's this blue heron. It's player 3. That is correct. Player 3, pick again. As an adjective, it means very impressive. As a noun, it's a lavish production. Player 3. Yep. Let's have a look at the $1,000 clue. Marvin Hagler was Marvelous Marvin. Tom Seaver was nicknamed Tom This. Yes, player 1. Right. Player 3 is going first in the Double Jeopardy round, which starts after this. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy with these categories awaiting the players. USA. Under the Sea. Right On, Soldier. American History. L to Pay. And What a TV Character. Player 3, you're in last place. Let's see if you can close that gap. The name of the ukulele means flea in the native language of this state, where it was introduced by the Portuguese. Let's hear it, player 1. Yeah! That's it. Select again. The state nut of Alabama isn't your kooky cousin, it's this thin-shelled pie ingredient. It's player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1. Caroling to the animals is a holiday tradition at the Lincoln Park Zoo in this Midwest city. Player 1. Yes. Player 1, you pick again. Its state song says, "Follow the old Kit Carson trail until desert meets the hills." Yes, player 1. Good for you. You get to pick again, player 1. Alphabetically, this southern state's counties run from Adams to Yazoo. Okay, player 3. Yes. Player 3, pick again. What do you mean I'm funny looking? I'm just this fish, also known as an anemone fish. Let's hear it, player 3. You got it. Choose again, player 3. It warms the depths of my heart to know you're about to tell me the name of this small edible clam. Yes, player 2. Good. You again, player 2. This rare fish, discovered in 1938, has been called a living fossil. Okay, player 2. Yes. Player 2, back to you. Let's go over to Kelly.
These colorful organisms of the class Amphizoa include blue, precious, and horny species.
Player 3. Right you are. Please pick again, player 3. The blue whale is the largest member of this order of animals. It's player 1. That's right, way to go. Select again. A student at Sandhurst, he later served in British military intelligence before creating his British super spy. Let's hear it, player 2. You are correct. We return to you. This author of Starship Troopers was a graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy. Player 1. Yeah, good. Player 1, back to you. Lew Wallace served as a major general in this war before penning Ben-Hur. It's player 1. Right. Player 1, you pick again. Edward Gibbon was a captain in the Hampshire Grenadiers before writing The Decline and Fall of this empire. Okay, player 2. Good. You again, player 2. Answer? 1 of the daily double. You're in second now, but with an opportunity to catch up a bit. How much are you going to wager? Player 2. Answer this. This Grecian fought at Salamis and Marathon. His 70 plays include The Oresteia and Prometheus Bound. You've moved up to first place. We return to you, player 2. When the British approached, the Concord militia didn't know about the skirmish at this place earlier that day. Yes, player 1. Yeah, correct. Choose again, player 1. World War I sales of Liberty These, whose posters showed the statue, raised more than $15 billion. It's player 1. That's correct. Please pick again, player 1. You didn't want to make the mistake of following the South instead of the North Platte on this pioneer trail. Yes, player 1. That's it. You get to pick again, player 1. The U.S. supplied materiel to its allies during World War II through this 1941 Congressional Act. Okay, player 1. Yep. Select again. Let's take it over to Kelly.
This World War II general's private carriage is on display at Wisconsin's National Railroad Museum.
Let's hear it, player 3. Good for you. Player 3, pick again. It shouldn't take much effort to tell me this. Gordon Brown's political party. Player 1? That's correct. Player 1, back to you. Take me to this reinforced section of fishing line where the hook is attached. Let's hear it, player 3. Good. Please pick again, player 3. Affectionate name for critters of the genus Agapornis. Yes, player 3. Yes. Player 3, back to you. Most lower back pain is in the area of the 5 vertebrae classified as these. It's player 1. Right. Player 1, pick again. Answer, the second daily double. And you're in the lead now. You need to select your wager. Here is your clue. Bath sponge that's really a type of tropical gourd. You have maintained your lead. Way to go. You get to pick again, player one. Well, golly! He left his job and home in Mayberry to join the Marine Corps. Okay, player two. Right. Player two, you pick again. On the Addams Family, he was married to Morticia. Player three. Right you are. Choose again. Player three. Pavel was the first name of this Star Trek character, played by Walter Koenig. Yes, player three. Hey, you're right. We return to you, player three. During a dream sequence, it was revealed that this Richard Dean Anderson character had the first name Angus. Let's hear it, player two. Correct. And the last clue for $2,000. Hardcore fans of Gilligan's Island know that this character's real name is Roy Hinckley. Player three. Right. Congratulations to all of you. You'll be continuing on to Final Jeopardy when we come back. Time to get ready for Final Jeopardy. And today the category is this: U.S. Presidents. Please enter your wager. Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. All right, players, this is what it comes down to. Here is the Final Jeopardy clue. He's the only U.S. president who never lived in the District of Columbia. Did you come up with the correct response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? Let's see your response. And that correct response will add... What did you put as your response? With that correct response, you will gain You've come out ahead as our champion, player one. We'll see you next time.